Good morning, everybody. Happy fucking Thursday. How are we all, guys? Right, so this is our first ever podcast together, ever, in fact. So I'm not quite sure how this morning's going to go. We are extremely nervous. And I think today we're really just going to talk about ourselves a little bit. I've got a couple of questions that I asked on my IG, so we're going to go through their answers and what our answers would be to the questions that I asked. I've originally come over from TikTok. Ruby's just my best friend that's helping me out right now.
Been dragged in.
So my name is Brady. I'm 39. I have 6 children that range from my eldest would be 19. He passed away when he was 10, but that is something that I'll get to on a different episode. 5 other children are the age of 14, 13, 11, 9, 7. 3 of them are SEN. Over to you, Rube.
My name's Ruby. I am just 30. Hit me hard turning. I was going to say 29. It hit me hard being 30. Anyway, I am 30. I have 3 girls. 12, 9 and 5. And my youngest, well, oldest is SEN, but my youngest is non-verbal autistic.
So that's basically a rundown of us.
Colourful rainbow of
family,
children and needs and all sorts. That's why we work together.
Every week we're going to talk about different subjects, and at the end of each episode I'll let you know what we're going to talk about next week so that you can write in your questions, your stories, anything like that. But today we're just going to run with it. I don't know how long this is going to be. When we're indoors, sitting across the coffee table, we can waffle for hours. Today I feel like I've got nothing to fucking say.
No. Nothing.
It's blank. But the first question, I asked a question on my Instagram last week, which was, if your partner died, would you go down their phone? Our answers were quite different, wasn't they, to what we said. I said no.
You got more self-control then.
Yeah, I was like, no, I don't want to know. Not that I think that they'd be up to
100%.
something. No, but
100%.
if you've got years of really good memories,
you might find their side of your good memories in their phone.
That is
ain't always going to be bad.
But that's
hope.
But that's my negative side in my head, I suppose.
Straight jump into
something bad.
What you've been up to.
Yeah. Rather than, I don't remember that picture, or when they're talking.
Not that they take many pictures. Probably me half asleep or something.
So the answers that we got are, where are they all? So you said you would.
Yeah. Maybe not like first thing, he's popped here, let me have a nose down his phone. Because if I wanted to have a look down it now, I'd say, let me have your phone. But, I don't know, they're gone and you're missing them.
You want to see
have
if
a little
there's
nose,
something.
yeah.
But surely you'd have all of that on your phone.
It's different though, isn't it?
That's how I think, because I think men are completely different than women.
Probably really boring.
Yeah.
Nothing there.
All of that for
Thinking
that.
about it too much and there's nothing on it.
So the comments that we got was he has his own business and also has a big part in the local football club. So
you need to know the plans.
Have seen suspicious messages before. Yeah, see, if I had seen suspicious messages before, 100% would not go through.
No, 100% would. Actually, don't know, he's dead now.
Yeah,
so what are you going to do?
That's what I mean. What are you going to do other than sit there with anger that you've got no one to direct at because they're no longer there?
It might help you missing him. You might think, fuck
you.
Oh, well.
On to the next.
Never mind. That's how balls are.
Majority of these answers are from females as well, so I would be interested to know a male's.
They wouldn't give a shit.
Do you think they wouldn't care?
They just probably wouldn't even think about it.
They'd delete it. Oh, what's a new phone?
Yeah, I'll sell that.
To see how pictures they have took on their phone of us.
That's what I said.
And look back on memories together. A lot of people said curiosity, because I'm a nosy cow. Curiosity killed the cat. I'm so nosy. So that's what a lot of them is. Someone said trust. So they mean because they trust their partner, that's why they'd go down it, or to see whether the trust...
Yeah, see, I'm not thinking in my head, oh, what might I find?
So you're thinking
You know
of a
what I mean?
positive side of
Yeah.
it, and that's because you are quite a positive person. I'm a negative now,
Our
mentally.
That's why we meet up. Yours are
I'm a
empty.
negative Nelly, like mentally. So I think that's why I'm looking at finding something bad. You're looking at finding something positive.
Yeah, but I'd probably go into it thinking, oh, I miss him. Let me have a look and find something bad. You would go in thinking bad and be like, oh, that's actually really nice. I had a love letter or something. If I have a diary dish, you're like, shut that phone.
To see how much people thought of him. But why would they text him once he's dead?
What?
They would text the partner, wouldn't they?
Where would you find... Yeah, but I feel like that's in a relationship where you don't really know each other then. Because if Jack was to get a text off someone, they'd be like, oh, have a look. Look, so-and-so sent me this. Or I'm like, who's texting you? Who was that? So I feel like I would know all that. It'd be boring.
Just to see how many people took time out to text/send messages.
Yeah, but again, why wouldn't you already know that?
Yeah.
Am I a bit over it way too much? Like, I would know who texted him. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I find it weird that you wouldn't know that.
Can't 100% truly know someone. I would look for memories and the person they were.
Really?
Because imagine if you went down someone's phone and it was just a completely different person to what you thought you knew.
Yeah, no, that would weird me out. Then I'd be down a rabbit hole trying to find out everything. Afraid we're going to find this place. We're going to look here.
Because I'm nosy. I have no reason to go through his phone, that's what someone said. That's what I would be. I'd be
Yeah, but I don't think it's like, oh, I want to see what I'd find. But like say you're missing them and it's just a little comfort.
But I think you've got your own phone for that.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm a nosy bitch and want to see what he's chatting about and who to.
Yeah. Oh. Hit my teeth.
Because I'm nosy. That was the most popular one. Just to see if there was any loose ends that needed tying up. Whatever loose ends would be floating about, I'm sure they'd come find in my front door.
Yeah.
If something
it
needs...
depends. I suppose if it's a new relationship or something, then people might, all of his friends or all of his family might not know you. But I think if it's a long-term thing, you're one. Everyone that knows it, well, I'd like to think so.
Someone just said, yes, I would. Because I'm a nosy bitch, because I'm nosy. That is the most popular one. So it was actually, by the end of the poll, 65% said yes and 35% said no.
I'm shocked that it was that much that said no.
I'm not.
35% is quite a big...
But that means there's more positive people in the world than negative. So
Not all of them are looking for positive though, are they? They're like, let me have a look just in case.
Well, yeah, I suppose so.
You're like, I don't want to look just in case.
Someone said, so I could get in contact with the woman/man and ask questions.
Oh. I don't know. If I knew that something had happened, I don't know if I'd want to know the details if you weren't here anymore. I'd think, let's just remember it how it was.
But if you went down their phone and they had done something, or there was something that obviously is unfaithful in a relationship, you've now not got any answers.
Yeah, but you would if you go and find them.
But that's from them, so that could be their point of view. I mean, you've not got any answers from the person you'd want to have answers from, which would be why, is always the first fucking question. But also, you've got nowhere to take your anger either.
Yeah. Again, you're thinking of it negatively. If something bad's going to be in there and you're finding another woman.
Do you think that might be just because of my past experiences?
Yeah.
I think that's what you've been with the same person for donkey's years.
Forever.
Your first like serious boyfriend, and you're still together now, and you've had kids, and your relationship's been good.
Yeah, so I don't really know any.
I've had quite a few. And I've had quite a few, and I've not had the best experience. I'm very happy now and content with my life now.
Kiss a few frogs.
To find, I'd certainly kiss quite a few frogs, but I found my prince. But so I think that might be why different life experiences is what's give us different answers as well.
Yeah.
Because I've been through an ex's phone and found things that you just don't want to see as a partner.
I can't even imagine that. Like.
So I think because I've been there now, I don't want to go down it, I don't want to look.
Just in case you find something.
Yeah. Even if I think that they worship the ground that I walk on, I still wouldn't have a look because I've still got that negative thought in my head that I will find something. But I do think that it is past trauma.
Yeah, I think so.
Maybe when I'm older, I'm over it and I'll be like, get his phone out, let's have a
have a
look.
little
And
look.
then I'll see something and go, fucking knew it.
I knew it! That's why I never went down it.
Hopefully learn something new and continue to know them / more to relive the life together.
That's what I said, isn't it?
In case it led to reasons why they passed, if they didn't pass away to an illness. Obviously, if it was something
Jesus,
untoward,
if it was something like that, you'd straight away, you'd be looking for answers, wouldn't you?
Yeah,
I think that's different.
but natural causes, pop the phone in there as well when you bury them. Take it all with you. That's my...
I'd be digging him back up, having a look once I got a bit curious. Get it out.
Change my mind, actually, now.
Actually, just in case I need... I know I would.
I think you would. Because
It'd be gone 2 days. Where's the phone?
Because I'd want to keep all messages and pictures of us, but you've got the receiving messages or the sent messages. You've got majority of the pictures. I think we need to
I'd
take
still
more.
have the messages, and yeah, I do take more photos, but, you know, like if I ain't there and he's got the girls, sometimes he'll send me a picture, or the other day he was like, I'll have a look at this picture of Dixie, like, and I weren't there when he took that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you don't always.
I'd be mainly interested in the pictures he has of the kids, etc. Plus, I'm just a nosy sod.
Yeah, it's me.
Right, so that is all of the questions on that one. So we're in agreement that I'm a no due to negative reasons.
Well, I just can't believe that you'd have enough, what's the word, like control to not be able to.
I thought, yeah, I could.
If it was there, no, I'd have to.
I'd
I
smash
would.
it.
Even if the phone was broke, I'd go and get it fixed and say, can you keep everything on it, and still have to
Just
know.
so that you
Not
could
even
have a
that I'd be
look.
looking for anything bad, but it just would eat away at me to not know. But then you're like, it's better not to know it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I would.
Curiosity killed the cat, as they say.
Yeah.
And I think it would kill me if I found something that I didn't expect.
Yeah, it would, man. I'd have done it to myself, but I know I'd look.
Right.
Self-sabotage.
Next, do you want to tell everyone what your daughter's names are as well? Because you just said Dixie, and I thought we haven't said the kids' names.
Delilah is 12, Dottie's 9, and Dixie's 5.
So she's got all the D's, guys.
Oh,
I've got Harley, Tiger, Trixie, Chansey, Winnie, Monroe. When I go to the doctors and they go, what's the date of birth? I'm like, hold on.
Oh, I'll do that.
And I
I've
have to
only got
go
3.
down the kids and then remembers
For
what
some
one's
reason,
what.
I remember Delilah's, and it ain't no favouritism, but hers is just a bit easier. Dottie and Dixie's is, their birthdays seem a bit similar.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, one's 6, one's 9, and I'm like, I lose it.
Right. We was talking about first dates. Ruby's only ever been on one first date because she's still with the person now,
Not
which is
even really a
something that I
date.
envy. But, you know, my life didn't plan out how I wanted it to. But nevertheless...
You've had a few experiences then, haven't you?
got to
You've
take
got
a
enough
positive from
At least
it.
you've got stuff to talk about.
Tell them your first date, Rube.
I think we went to McDonald's on our lunch break and got a milkshake.
I think that is the most cutest thing ever.
Not even really a date. We was in school. Neither of us worked. I think he was in like the older sixth form. You know, you used to get like money every fortnight or something like that, like 30 quid or something. And we went to McDonald's and got a milkshake. Other than that, we never went on a real date. Don't even do dates now, really, do we?
No. But I think that's kids.
Yeah, we had kids basically straight away. We weren't
When you
together
was
long
young.
before
How old was you when you had Delilah?
17.
So your life become an adult.
I
at
went from
17.
a kid to an adult.
Yeah, I had Harley at 20, but from school up until then, I was mentally unwell. So I don't really feel like I had a
No,
life then.
you didn't have a childhood either.
No.
But an older childhood.
But I asked everyone on my IG any first date experiences that they'd like to share. Only a couple people responded. I do have a story, but we're going to go for everyone else's first. Someone said he turned up.
Oh, that's really sad. What, she thinks that's like an achievement because he turned up? Or
No,
it was
bad
bad because
he
he
turned
turned up?
up, yeah.
Oh, right. I couldn't. I would be cringing on a date with anyone.
A bloke trying to launch his tongue down my throat 5 minutes after meeting.
No,
Back off, mate.
no way.
Bit much.
I'm like, what do you mean you want to touch? Like,
Sit
no,
over there.
far away.
Yeah, sit over there. Turning up to a fancy dress party with...
On a first date?
So they went to a fancy dress party together, and his ex was in the same costume as the new girlfriend.
Oh, I'd go home.
I was going to say
I
I'd
would
go home.
Especially if she was like,
Buff.
yeah, buff. I'd be like, absolutely not. I'm going home.
I don't know what I was... Why are we in the same vicinity anyway?
Yeah.
Firstly,
Yeah, why are you going to the same
same
party?
yeah.
No. I think someone whose ex is still in the same friendship group and all. No.
It's a bit too close.
Yeah, no way.
They might have been young.
Even
My
that.
friend commented, "We've got some terrible stories, Brayden."
Get him out.
We do. And then the last one. This made me laugh, right? Because I'm going to ask. Turning up and he's shorter than me. I'm only 5'2".
Fucking hell, he must have been really little. No. No. Do you not know how tall they are before you went out on a date? Or is that like a catfish?
Maybe a catfish. Maybe someone like from a picture. It's not like a full length.
Standing on
something.
Yeah, no, I'd have gone home and all. I walked past and pretended I
I
weren't.
couldn't date someone smaller than me.
No.
I have this thing with someone smaller than me and also someone who's got smaller hands than me.
Yeah, no.
Because
I've got quite long hands.
even though I'm 5'5", you beg to differ that I'm not.
I'm taller than you and I'm 5'5". You're
I've always been 5'5". I
You've
think I've
shrunk
shrunk
then.
my age. Maybe I'm 5'4" and a half. But I have always been known as 5'5". But I do have long legs, extremely long legs, long arms, long fingers, long fucking toes. The torso bit just didn't fucking grow with the rest of the
Didn't
body.
catch up.
So I feel like my hands are quite big.
I couldn't.
And if
I
someone's
need
got
to
these
feel-
tiny little hands...
No. Touching you up. I need to feel
Get
like
off.
someone can look after
After,
me,
yeah.
give me a cuddle. Like, even if I've got heels on and I'm next to Jack, I'm like, I'm the same height as you, taller than you.
Yeah, see, so
I'm not. He's 6'2", but I feel like it.
Steve is taller than me, but he's not overly taller than me, which is why I can't really wear high heels around him. Or
We're
if I
over
do,
high heels now
Yeah, I'm
anyway.
definitely-
We go for a little one now, so. What's
many
it
years ago,
matter?
I'd look at a kitten hill and think,
Ugh, so did
now-
I.
now.
Like, kitten heels, go home. Now I'm like, oh, they look comfy.
like, Rubes, does this kitten hill look muggy?
This is too much of a kitten hill. Can I get away with this? Kitten heels are in now. Girls are out fucking in the club with their little kittens
Yeah.
on. We had platform chunks, heels that big, trying to
The
dance in them.
stilettos that I used to walk home in,
No.
I was thinking, what the hell? I put them on now, get to the top of the stairs, I'm like, actually,
I
I've changed
can't,
my
I'm
mind.
too
Can I wear
heavy.
trainers?
Too heavy for a stiletto. I feel like they're going to go over. I need a bit of chunk to hold up my weight.
So I've got a first date story, which was, I went on a date with someone that worked in a bingo hall. I'm not going to say his name because I feel like it's very distinguished that it was obviously fucking...
Can't say his name.
No, because that name and someone that worked in a bingo, it's going to resonate with someone out there.
and they're going to know who it is, so don't.
So we arranged to meet in Weatherspoons in Greenwich. And we
I'm
got there.
hybrid. You worked in bingo and your first date was Weatherspoons. Oh, I'm being a, we might have been really nice, but
He was tall,
okay.
so that was, you know.
One thing.
When we got there, he said he's forgot his wallet.
Red flag.
But me being me, I'm like, don't worry, that's fine. Like, I'll pay for it.
On a first date? No. I'd have said, do you know what? I feel really unwell. I'm going to go home.
Changed my mind.
Yeah. Not that I'd expect him to pay for everything.
But a
But
man turning up without a
I
wallet.
forgot my wallet.
Yeah, like if I was to go on a date now, I'd be like, well, I'm going home then.
Yeah.
But I think that's because of what I've been shown by my husband.
Yeah. Yeah. Leave that purse at home, girl. That's got no
He
use
is my
no more.
walking wallet.
Yeah.
That's what I was now say. Anyway, so we had like a couple of drinks and his personality was very dry.
No wallet and his personality's dead.
I just thought that, no. I'm no, you just cringe in your seat thinking, well, I've got to pay for this. I'm not
I'm not
even
enjoying
getting a
it.
fucking bit of banter out here. Like, it was dry. So I said, I'm going to the toilet.
No.
And I left.
With the bill, had you paid it?
No.
That's out of order. That's really out of order. What did he forgot his wallet?
Well, he said that he had. Back then, Apple Pay weren't out either. That's how fucking long ago it was. So.
That's only been out a couple of years, hasn't it?
But I thought, if you're turning up on a date without a wallet, and you're not offering me a fucking a laugh.
But you just left him.
Yeah. Never went back to that
You're
bingo.
out of
I never
order.
went
No,
back
I
to that
wasn't.
bingo all
Is that where
either.
you met him in bingo? Well, you must have thought he was a bit like,
Getting me
he's
change,
nice.
and he come round to give me £20 coin.
You thought he was nice enough to go on a date when you got to that. You thought,
Just
do you
goes
know
to show
what?
looks ain't everything.
You're boring.
Looks are not everything. I
No.
think personality should
Oh,
always be a couple
definitely,
steps over looks.
Definitely. That's what I'll go with anyway. I'm funny.
You have a really nice personality. You're lovely.
Exactly. So I don't need the looks to go with it. I'm all right.
You are pretty.
Oh.
So next week we are going to be talking about. So what we've got quite a few different subjects that we're going to try and cover over time. One week we're going to do like mental health. I suffer with mental health. I've got some. We're quite a neurodiverse family.
Just sad.
Growing up with it, living with it, having kids while you've got your own mental health, and also having kids that have also got mental health that as well. So there'll be quite a schooling. I'm very, very opinionated and have strong feelings towards mainstream schools at the minute, especially mainstream schools with SEN children. So that'll be another thing. But guys, make sure you are subscribing to my YouTube. Follow me on my IG. Also go over to my TikTok as well if you like. Next week we're going to talk about, I think we should talk about mental health. Actually, no, a few people have asked me for my opinion on Bonnie Blue.
Oh.
So I feel like
me and Jack have been chatting about her. Yeah, okay.
We're going to have our little opinion that means nothing to no one next week. And we will talk about mental health, I think. I think that's what we'll talk about next week. Thank you for listening. Thank you for tuning in. And I hope you all enjoyed us.
Laugh
See you
along.
next week.